Well, how you doing? This is Bob from Makana Odyssey, and today I'm going to give you a reading for Libra. Before I get started, I do want to remind you that we do have a shop at Mount Dora at the Reddinger Flea Market. We're there every Saturday and Sunday. We do wonderful work with Tibetan singing bowls and crystal singing bowls. We do chakra balancing. We do Reiki. I am a Reiki master and teacher certified, and our sound practitioner is also certified as well. So come and see us. You really would love to see us. Believe me, you'd benefit tremendously from it. So, let's get right to the reading and see what we got. You know, Libra, I do see a bunch of things for you. I see that you have to release control in a sense. In other words, not that you're controlling. You have to release control of yourself. I know sometimes you're hesitant on doing things or whatever it might be. You have to sort of go with the flow. Allow it to happen. There is definitely a divine plan for you. Definitely. But you have to allow things to happen. Sometimes what happens is that we just are not sure of something, and fear, whatever it is, stops us, and we don't allow things to flow as well as they should. Let them flow naturally. You know, under the surface, when you allow things to flow, there is a lot of times treasure, beautiful things there for you in some way or another. When I say treasure, I'm not saying money. Treasure for our soul, treasure for our heart, to help us to move ahead in many ways. Yes, there's going to be obstacles in your way, but don't forget what I always say, and I'll say it again. Obstacles are magnificent. The reason there's obstacles is for us to learn. But the trick is to learn from the obstacles. If you do that, things will be wonderful for you. The path that you're definitely on a path now, and that path, that journey is going to be wonderful for you. You have to surrender to that journey, though. Again, when you surrender to that journey, you allow things to happen. Just allow them to happen naturally, and they will. I do know that you desire change in many ways also, in some ways I should say. And I do see love coming into your life, or getting better in some way. But there's some type of love that will come to you. I also want to tell you that there is someone that you lost that is trying to contact you to tell you that they love you and everything's okay. Or at least to ease whatever feelings you're having about that. They are there and they're reaching out to you. So try to do a little bit of meditation. Get yourself in a nice quiet spot and allow yourself to sort of drift into relaxation. And listen carefully to what's happening in your mind. Sometimes we get confused with the voices in our head, in a sense, and the voices from a spirit or something of this sort, but you could sort those out. Just try to get yourself into a meditative state, or as close to a meditative state as possible, and before you know it, you'll be able to figure that out. Do not be led astray by any temptations. When I say some temptations, I mean sometimes people or situations get to you and you're tempted to strike out in some way or another. Don't do that. Again, allow things to go in their own way, their own pace, and things will be wonderful for you. I also see if any of you Libras have any kind of problems physically or something of that sort, there is some healing coming for some of you. It's on the way and it'll be there. And there's also some healing in the mind. In other words, if you allow it to happen, feelings that you might have been bugging you in some way or another, or even a lost loved one or something of this sort, that will heal. It is coming your way. There is definitely a divine purpose for you, a divine plan for you. And on this journey that you're on now, because I have 3 different cards for journey here for you, that journey is going to be wonderful. If you allow it to happen, if you allow it to be wonderful, it really will be. It'll be magnificent, actually. I'm still looking here. And again, meditation, that peace of silence, and sitting there and going within and talking to yourself and understand who you are and how you feel about things. You know, we all have a divine purpose. Sure, we do have a divine plan, like it says, but we all do. We all have certain talents that are given to us. We just have to recognize them. We have to allow ourselves to push the world and all the crap that's in the world aside and go into the spiritual realm, so that spiritually you could see what a magnificent soul that you are. And you are a magnificent soul. The Libras that I know are magnificent people, magnificent. So yes, allow yourself to be magnificent. Allow yourself to love you. Love yourself. Understand that, and things will be magnificent for you. I don't really see any bad things for you. Although I do see possibly some type of stumbling block that you're going to run into if you're not there already. But again, that is an obstacle, and it's a wonderful thing to overcome obstacles. They are everywhere, but we can overcome anything, as long as we do it through the gods and understand that. So, that's a simple reading for you. I did it with oracle cards today for you. So, hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll subscribe and you'll like this video. So thank you very much. Namaste and blessed be, and hope to see you or hear from you at our shop. Namaste.